Okay, take two. Good Lord. So, I am hopefully going to talk about this and bring some light to what I've been seeing with regards to service animals and military service dogs and other issues along that lines, where you have a service animal that has been looking after you and you've been taken care of, and then all of a sudden you're not allowed to do that anymore. That's bothersome to me, because that animal, that dog, that animal has been looking after you for a very long time. My service dog, Koa, she has been my constant companion for a long time. Almost 12 years. Almost 12 years. She has been my constant companion, except for the one period of time where I almost just let everything go after I got out, and I wanted a service dog, and my wife actually called me on it. She said, you know what, you're either going to have a pet or you're going to have a service dog. You pick. And I screwed up big time, and I almost let that go. But it took me a while, and I figured it out. And thank you to KJ for calling me on that, because she was right. She was 100% right. She said to me, you either have a service dog or you have a pet. Which is it going to be? Well, my beautiful bride was correct, and I needed my service dog. What I didn't need was to just dump everything in everybody else's lap and just run away and hide, which I did at one point, and that's not a cool thing. Koa has been with me for 11 and a half years. She's almost 12. She was accepted into the service dog program that I initially started with. No questions asked, because, I mean, the head trainer was looking at me and looking at her and asked me two questions, and basically said, yeah, I got no problem with this because she's all over you. So, you know, it's a hard thing, but watching some of these videos on YouTube where these dogs that have been militarily trained, that are looking after the people that they're working with, and all of a sudden that person, that sergeant, that corporal, that whatever rank they are, needs that dog in their life as a service dog, and that dog is getting reassigned somewhere else. You know what? That dog's already served. That dog has already served his country, her country, and that person that they were working with. Okay? Think about this, folks. I mean, seriously think about this. Because these service personnel, like myself, that have all of a sudden come into this gold mine of, I have somebody that can now be with me and look after me and help me, and then all of a sudden that resource is taken away. That's not cool. That is not cool at all. Thankfully, nothing's going to happen like that with Koa and I, because I came into Koa's life after my military service. So she and I have been together for a long, long time. I totally respect and understand that the service people that are coming back from deployments that have worked with their dogs, working dogs, Shepherd, Malamutes, Malinois, you name it, they've worked with those dogs for that period of time. And those dogs have served their purpose and they have saved lives. That is the key thing here. That is the key thing. I didn't have to go through that with Koa because I came into Koa and she came to me afterwards. So she has always been my service dog. All right. I worked with a couple of other dogs during my military training and during my military service that were reassigned and never made it home. That's a big bother for me because those dogs did their job and saved countless lives, but they sacrificed their own in that job. That is a hard thing for me to swallow. That's a hard pill for me to swallow. Because an animal is not a piece of equipment. I'm sorry, but politicians will think that, but no. An animal is not a piece of equipment that can be just discarded or reassigned or anything like that. For me, personally, Koa came to me in 2013. She was born December 13th, 2012. So she was just a puppy. And she was a puppy that was a rescue. And she had the perfect temperament to become a service dog. So she's been with me since that point in time. She has been a loyal friend. And she has been my true compatriot through all of this, even when I faltered. And I watched some of these videos on YouTube and on the internet and all this other stuff, and they're like blah, 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 blah. No, you can't have that dog. That dog does not belong to you. That dog is military property. I'm sorry, but no, it's not the way it is. That dog has bonded with that person. That is a team. And that team needs to stay together. Accept it, don't accept it, I don't give a shit. But the point of the fact is that that person and that dog are a unit. They are a team. And they have bonded. Just like Koa and I have. And to try and take that away from that service person is a disrespect and a dishonor that should never, ever happen. I'm just voicing my opinion, folks, and it's my opinion. But you know what? All of this crap that I'm seeing on these stupid videos, all of these politicians can take that and shove it right up where the sun don't shine because they are totally and completely wrong. Okay? A service animal and their partner is a bond that cannot and should never be